Just give me the word. You know I don't play right. Don't give me this. I'm gonna get back when I feel like. You know I don't play right. I'll put up a good fight. Just give me the word. You know I don't play right. You know I don't play right. Don't give me this. I'm gonna get back when I feel like. Don't give me this. Uh huh. You know I don't play right. I'll put up a good fight. You know I don't play right. Just give me the word. You know I don't play right.
Hello. I missed you guys. I missed us. Hi, everybody.
Right? I was us.
Girl, girl. Just this moment, the moments I love, just us in the little box screens,
Right.
but but we've been busy. We've been putting in some
We
work.
have
Life's
been
been life,
working.
girl.
I've been working on events. Miss J has been working nonstop on this fantastic weekend we have coming up.
Mhm.
Baltimore.
So
We're gonna
excited.
yeah.
We're definitely going to talk about that in a few minutes. But for every newcomer that might be coming in today, let's introduce ourselves a little bit. Of course, I'm the fancy fetish lady, Miss J. Um, just being awesome with my lovely co host, Miss D. Please introduce
What up, what
yourself.
up? Hi, I am Miss D. That is Miss D with the D. There's just two Miss D's out here. And I do love the Miss but yes, it's me. And you can find me on all social media. I use Instagram to promote my events the most. That I and also Facebook, and that is Miss D with an X.
Mhm.
So follow me, get tapped in with some fantastic events coming up. I'm through months, and we just had the cookout, and it was a great time, and people were getting vetted for the feast. Um,
Mhm.
and this month we have the Kinky coming up, the cookout again, and then we are having a field day event, which is going to be so much fun. It is a secret squirrel event, not like don't know where we're going to be until the day after. So get your ticket. It'll be fun. We're going to be a part of music, barbecue, 420, rope, face painting, tug of war, kickball. It is going to be grown adult fun. I'm trying to get a blueprint for it. It's going to be good.
Oh, it
But
is. This is going to be good.
if you need something a little bit more spicier, you need to be at the,
Are we talking about the feast that's the first week of July?
the feast is the first week of August. First
August,
and
August,
second.
August.
Yes.
Yes, you're right. You're right. I was too excited, girly. I was too excited. I was like, this week,
Listen,
right?
listen.
This week.
First time doing 2 days. Night one is
Mhm.
fantastic. It is going to be a time we are camping. And I think a lot of people are just a little scared. Listen, we are not like broke down the road. There is a house that there are up in the bathroom, there's rooms inside flavor.
Mhm.
But I'm just going to say, but listen, it's going to be a good time. Night one, it is my lady night. Miss Hot is in charge. Hot is in charge of the campground on night one, and it is an all girls. So now meaning every time that is in service, every down, every top will be a woman. It is going to be fantastic time. We have awards, doing rope suspension, Goddess Lilith doing some flag spread, also goes to rope. Potty is going to be full steam with her back and she will also be doing fireplay. And Madam Baba is a feminine, she'll be there.
Oh yeah, she's
You
amazing.
know, give them the experience with Baba. Baba
Mhm.
is
I was,
fantastic.
and
So
if you
listen, it's
know
going
me,
to be great.
guys,
It's
I'm
gonna
very
be good.
picky about it. Oh, I'm sorry,
Yeah,
baby. Go
listen,
ahead.
we got 3 vendors there, 420 vendors, bonfire, great time, outdoor places. There's a
Mhm.
pool. There's a jacuzzi that fits like
There's a
200
pool?
people.
I didn't know that.
Yes,
You know what? I'm
I
sold,
feel
guys. I was already
guilty.
sold.
I'm going now because we need a pool because day two, it's a day pool party.
Yeah.
So these days, some more people doing top work, upper less being said. A
Mhm.
lot of things are going on in the hut. Listen,
Girl,
it's a lot of things happening.
it's not
I,
just so much, it's an event. It
I
is
mean,
the event.
honestly, I can't even remember all the people on the guest list, like the
Mhm.
performers.
Okay. But you
It's
know what? That just means we all have to experience it firsthand. Get your
right.
tickets, because
Get
mind
the
you,
ticket.
Miss D, of course, is the kinky host.
Yes,
Make sure everything she's touching, everything she's a part of, everything she's promoting, perfection. Go to
get vetted. Get vetted.
vetted,
And
vetted.
listen, before the feast, though, you guys can come catch me and Miss J. Baltimore, Miss J, can tell you all about that.
Yes, I'm about to talk about that right now. So so this is called the NEC, or the Northeast Conference of Kink, which is going to also be a fetish ball and Baltimore Playhouse. I believe the whole event is like from the 11th to the 13th, or like
Okay,
everybody's leaving on the 13th. We are all super excited about that. We are there, to my understanding, because I can't really get the wording right, but we are their podcasting team. So not
right.
only are we going to be interviewing everybody, all the panelists, the speaker, the keynote speakers, the performers, the vendors, everybody, we are also going to be performing street interviews. In certain spaces, we'll have more detail if you're going to be a part of that. Drop us a link down below. Let us know if you're going to be a part of this. We would love to do that. We're going to get more information about having signups possibly for that.
Absolutely.
More to that, because we are so excited. We are, and plus, not to mention, we have merch we're working on right now. We have our first batch of stickers. We're really excited about that. However, we're only giving them out at this event, and then possibly later we'll work about getting it to everybody. We'll talk about that another time, because Miss J's working on some
That means you
projects for
just
us.
have to come tonight. You guys just need
You
to
just
come
have
to
to come
Fetish
to neck. If you
Ball.
don't, though, like, what are you doing?
What
Like,
are you doing?
what? It's a fetish ball. When was the last time we went to a fetish ball?
Right.
When was the last time we dressed up and was kinky? And there's gonna be play there. There's gonna be was that like certain events? There's gonna be vendors. There's gonna be all these other experiences
They're
there as
even
well.
having a karaoke night. Like,
I'm excited. I'm gonna clock out at that point. I'm letting you know that right now. I'm clocking out. I
yeah,
am not
there's
doing
a little
nothing
bit of
after that
everything.
hits, girl. But yeah, I'm excited about that. But also, let's dive into our conversation and our topic, which is kinky debates. This is I looked at these video pieces, and let's go. Let's
And
go.
I have so many submissions from Instagram too. But let's
Okay.
roll the clips
Yeah,
because
so I'm gonna work on the first
phone
few.
is still not actually correct.
Man, we're gonna figure that out. Give me actually 1 second. Let me pull that up too. Cause I forgot all about that part. But I'm gonna put this on here. All right, let's start. We could do wanna do this one first?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna play the video. If it's a little low, guys, we do ask that you put up your volumes, because unfortunately we cannot control the videos. I can just do what it is. So one moment.
Okay, this question is for everybody, young and old, older. Excuse me. So my question is, are you with it? Why or why not? Now I'm not against it. Okay, don't get me wrong. I'm very open to it. It's just got to be in alignment. Now, we always know about the older guys. They being trying to get a young tenderoni. That's not nothing new. Now, of course, I understand the biology behind it and all that, but beyond that, why has it become so acceptable? And more importantly, why does it seem like men our age women won't step? I mean, men in my age range, and I'm 47, just don't approach. And it's not just me. I have lady friends. All these ladies in the comments got something to say
So
about men.
So, Ms. D, explain this video a little bit.
It was
It was
extremely hard
extremely
here.
hard here.
But this
But
is
Yes.
like definitely like
definitely
talking
like
about
talking about
age and
age
someone
and someone
else
else
also on our
also on our
Instagram
Instagram
um spoke that they
that
wanted to
they
talk
wanted to
about.
talk about.
This
This
woman here,
woman
this
here,
is the
this is
video
the
where she's
video where
talking
she's
about
talking about
I could
I
barely
could
hear
barely hear
anything on it.
anything on it.
But this is the
But this
video
is the
she's
video
talking
she's
about
talking about
men her
men
age
her
being on
age on
paper.
paper.
Yes. That's
Okay,
what it was.
Okay,
got it.
got it.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
So
yeah,
So
so
honestly,
honestly,
I
I
don't
don't
feel
feel
like this
like this
happened
happened
in the
in the
lifestyle.
lifestyle.
Maybe
Maybe
um
um
I just
I
don't
just don't
feel like
feel like
I don't
I
see
don't
a
see
lot
a
of
lot of
discrimination.
discrimination.
mhm.
Um,
I'm a
I'm
little
a
bit
little bit
older
older,
and
and
I don't have
I
to
don't have to
do
do
but
too.
I feel like
I
a
feel
lot
like
of
a
men
lot of men
my
my
age
age
approach
approach
me.
me.
A lot of men
A lot
that
of
are
men that are
younger than
younger
me
than me
approach me
approach
and
me
say,
and
and
say, and
older as
older
well.
as well.
It might
It might not be
the dudes that I'm with
that
when
I'm
I'm
with when
out.
I'm out.
So now like I don't
I
feel
don't
like
feel like
if I'm
if
gonna
I'm
have
gonna
a
talk to the
conversation
conversation
regarding
regarding
lifestyle,
lifestyle,
Mhm.
I
I
don't
don't
know
know
that
that
is
is
factual. How
factual.
do you
How
feel
do you
about
feel about
Um, I would say you know what? I actually want to say that I agree to the point like I get approached by everybody in the
it?
lifestyle
Yeah.
Yeah.
because I feel like it emboldens people. Like they're like, look, we're already in the fetish trenches. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
So they're like, I'm a young boy. I'm gonna go hit at this woman, this
Right.
mature
It's,
Right.
woman
it's
in
kind of
their
like
eyes.
a lot of
A lot of
fears have
fears have
lowered.
lowered.
So
Yeah.
maybe
So
people
maybe
you
people
wouldn't
you wouldn't
approach,
approach.
maybe that
Maybe that
older
old
woman that
woman
you
that
do
you
find
do find
attractive, or
attractive, or
maybe
Yeah.
maybe
that
that
age gap,
age gap,
whatever
whatever
situation,
situation,
or
or
tattoo,
tattoo,
whatever,
whatever,
you
Mhm.
might
you might
go for
go
it
for
because
it
we
because
are
we
just
are
like
just like
I always
I
like to
always
say
like to say
it's like
study
multiple
multiple
teachers.
teachers.
Like
Like
Exactly.
everybody
everybody
is
is this
multiple faces.
multiple
I think
faces. I
you
think
do
you do
currently for
currently
like
for like
you might
you
go for
might go for
that
that
popular
popular
tip
tip
that you
that
would
you
never
would
get
never
the
get the
confidence
confidence
when you at
when you at
Wawa to go
Wawa.
walk with.
Yeah. And I think that's something to be said too, because like I said, in the kid community, not saying it's perfect by any means, because nothing
Right.
my view is perfect. But I feel like if I'm gonna go to a place to express myself properly, that's the place. Because even if you get rejected, we usually do it a little respectfully, a little more respectfully. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
nah, I'm not into that. As somebody, where we got an echo from? Oh yeah, it looks like we got an echo from Ms. D. Um, but yeah, I feel like
I don't know
I
where
don't
I
know
was.
where I was.
yeah, I don't hear it, but it could possibly be something we can. I'll test it out in a moment. But in my personal view about it, like I don't know, it's a safe space. I just feel like people feel emboldened. Just ask. Worst case scenario, they can say no, but one thing we're not going to do is be an asshole to you. For the simple fact is that we're going to have to see you more than likely in these spaces again. So give me 1 second, Ms. D. Looks like you did. Let me see here. There we go. So I guess I don't know. I guess that's how I feel about it. I'm just gonna wait for Ms. D to come back. But I personally feel like the way it comes to like, the young bulls be like coming at you or they be trying to hit at you with everything like that, especially in the community. What else are they gonna do? Just do it. Shoot your shot. Figure it out. See what you like. But I think that's for everybody. I think we just have to kind of jump in with both feet. Uh And even for the older gentlemen, like I said, if anything, they're the ones who are like, "You want this or no?" And I'm like, "Sir, I don't even know who you are. Wait, just wait a little bit. Wait a little bit for me to get to know your name at least, or enough to know if I want to do anything with you." It's that type of situation where
I'm
uh
back.
I know I'm coming to get you 1 second.
Eh,
Cancel. Why won't let me do it? Oh, I think you are on.
I
I
am.
am.
Yay! So anywho, I love that for us. But yeah, that's I don't know. Like I said, I think that's how I feel about it. Let's go to this next video. This other video is louder. I do know that much.
Can you see
Can
me
you see
now?
me now?
Yeah, I see your hand covering it.
I
I
can't.
can't.
My
My
camera.
camera.
Well, I see your hand covering you. Sorry, no, I got that new Cardi B song in my head right now. What's up, gorgeous? All right.
I
We got
love that
love that
song.
song.
no. Also, yes, but also, can we talk about? And we're gonna talk about this probably after the show. Um, K-pop Demon Hunters. Have you seen it?
No, but
No,
it's
but
on my
on my
watch
watch
list. Like
list.
when
Like
I
when
say
I
Yeah.
say
real
real
bad,
bad,
real bad.
real bad.
Watch it. How am I supposed to express my K-pop with you? God dang it. Anyway,
Oh
Oh
that's
man.
no, it's fine. That's how we met, by the way, guys. And we were also like, we worked at a particular place, and our little group actually listened to K-pop, started doing
Definitely
dances in the middle of the aisles. It was great.
was a
Was
love
a
of
love of
K-pop.
K-pop.
I love
And it
that
found
phrase. And
out,
I
like,
Out,
like
like
girl.
girl.
wait, wasn't that like my last song too? But anyway, look, that's another story, guys. That's a background drum. But anywho, here's the next one. We gotta stay on topic because Miss J could talk.
You know, I'm really tired of everyone talking about they thems like they're not trans. like everyone's like,
I love
"Hey
this.
Moss, hey Screwdriver." Girl, do you know how many trans girls are furries? It's every single one that I've ever met. You know how many all of them are into puppy play? Kitty
Okay,
play?
Okay,
pause. This is definitely
definitely
the
the
subject right
subject
here.
right here.
Go ahead.
So
So
when I
when
saw
I
that
saw
video,
that video,
I was just
I
like,
was just like,
oh
oh
wow,
wow,
I
I
love a
love
good
a
little
good little
debate here.
debate here.
And I was
And
like,
I was
okay,
like, okay,
thinking
thinking
about
about
trans
trans
people,
people,
how they
how they
identify,
identify,
and let's
and
put it
let's
like
put it like
not a
not a
kink twist
kink
to
twist
it,
to
but
it,
just
but
like
just like
another
another
layer.
layer.
Could
Could
you,
you,
Hmm.
being
being
a
a
bird,
bird,
is that
that
not
not
also
also
could
could
be
be
a
a
layer of
layer
trans?
of trend?
I don't
I
know.
don't know.
You are transitioning, and you do have a fursona actually. Your girl likes furries, so I
Right,
know about my
And I
furries.
say
say
that in
that
a
in a
responsible where
responsible where
I'm
I'm
diminishing the
diminishing
trans
the trans
experience
experience
at
at
Yeah.
all.
all.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Um,
It's just,
you know,
I was
I was
really
really
thinking about it.
thinking
It's
about
like,
it. It's like,
maybe
oh,
like
maybe like
people that are
people that are
really,
really,
I mean,
deep
into
Into it.
being
into being a
furry or
furry
puppy
puppy
play,
play,
Hmm.
they
they
truly,
truly,
if
if they
they
could, they
would
would
transition to
transition
that.
to that.
Yeah. Well, a lot of them do
It's
actually, though. Well, not a
Interesting.
lot of them. Let me correct myself with that. I know at least through them expressing or telling their journeys where they go to like certain surgeries, they go through different countries, they actually move out to the boonies to live their lives. I know a person that lives like a horse.
There's
I
like
know
a
There's like
puppy
a
people.
puppy
hotel. There's
hotel.
like a
There's like
Yes.
puppy
a
club
puppy
they
First of all,
go
no,
they
there's
to.
go
a
there.
kitten mansion.
There's
Mama, kitten mansion. Shout out. I want to visit y'all. You should, connect with us, guys, okay? Let us be a part of your world.
And like
And
it's
like it's
people that
people
like
that
of
like
course
of course
live this
live
and they
this and they
can,
can,
but
but
there are
there are
people
people
that
that
set their
set their
lives up
lives
where they
up where they
can
can
live
live this
like
like
20 hours
20
out the
hours out the
Yeah.
day.
Um, yeah, no, I would say for the definition of transitioning, I would definitely say it's connected. But I think the difference between like puppy play or furryism, if that's the thing, whatever the case, I think it's they're transitioning into an animal or to whatever. However, they break out of that versus being like a trans person in general, where it's like
Right.
Right,
that is
Exactly.
their life, that is who they
That
are.
is
that is
who
who
they
And
they
are.
are.
exactly. So that's the
100%.
difference. Definitely. Like I said, by the definition, we want to be that asshole. Be like, well, technically, yeah, bitch, we
No, we
know.
don't
We don't
ever
But
be
yeah.
asshole.
yeah, but it's a difference because one is who they are, the other one is a persona, whatever you want to call it. But if they go to that extreme where they're like, no, this is how I feel most comfortable, and they transition or they do certain surgeries to be an animal, which we do know that these people do exist.
Right.
That's because I think they just call it extreme. They're just like extreme makeover,
Right.
extreme whatever. But I would say definitely it falls in under that umbrella, but not for the sexuality form of it, I guess. That's the difference. I don't know. What is your take?
I honestly, I think
I
it's
think
just a
it's just a
good
good
kind of
kind of
conversation, but
conversation, but
I do
I do
not
not
think
think
I would
I would
qualify
qualify
under the
under the
trans or
trans or
Mhm.
community.
Um,
Um,
but it
but
was
it was
a cute
a cute
discussion.
discussion.
Yeah, they're cute. Yeah, like you said, with this video I saw was like, but I think that's also a conversation I hear too, like especially when we're talking about individuals who are transitioning or like start that process by even changing their names. Like
Yeah.
trans men will have like the most respectful names. Like my name is Paul. Oh, I hear echo. I'm telling you the juju. Anyway, the when it comes to like their name will be Paul or Joseph or something, whatever, some man name. And then you'll have like the women, they would have the names such as like Stephanie something something, like they were being, in my opinion, disrespectful, because I feel like you can't really experience, if you're not a trans person, you shouldn't really be saying like what it is.
Right.
Right? So like when I hear those conversations and I'm just like, just because you know a lot doesn't mean you can really, you know what I mean? Doesn't mean
Just
nothing.
because
But
you know
You
about
know,
does
why
not
does not
yeah, that's like
extend
somebody
to
saying,
you
to
know.
yeah,
go?
exactly. That's why we definitely here try to be respectful, because again, we're not trans. We are not. We are cis women.
Yep.
Whatever. I guess. I guess that's the terminology. I'm so new with the terminology, y'all.
It is.
You can
We're
educate me as
still
much as you want. I love it.
learning.
But I know, like, I'm a gay ass woman that loves that loves everybody who's a pan. I love all y'all. I love everybody as long as we're respectful. So this conversation, like, depending on the wording, especially, and I always have also a pet peeve when it comes to talking about anybody, about anything, because I feel like they have a little more privilege to talk about certain things, but they still say it in a disrespectful way sometimes, and I know. So anyway, I said my piece. We're just all right. Oh, I had one for this one. All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. Come on. Don't play me. There we go.
So if you didn't know, there's a person in
Oh
there.
my
Oh
God.
my God.
Hmm.
So what
So
you're
what you're
seeing
saying
is this
is this
guy.
guy,
I forget
I
what they
forget
call
what they
it.
call it,
Carpet.
carpet,
Kevin the
I
Carpet.
think it's Keith. Keith the
Kevin the
carpet.
Carpet
Yeah,
Bagger.
the
the
carpet. So
carpet.
he
So
is a
he is
guy
a guy
He's been
who's
going
been
around
living
for literal
for
years
for
to
years
develop
and
a
years and
persona.
years.
years.
He
He
used to do
used to
side
do
of
a side
night
of night
club, and
club,
he
and
wraps
he wraps
himself up
himself
in
up in
garbage for
garbage
men
for men
carpet. It is
carpet.
his
It is his
kinky
kinky
that store.
that store.
Hmm.
So
So
the
the
question
question
is this
is this
wrong?
wrong?
He's
He's
laying on
laying
the
on the
street.
street.
People are
People are
stepping on
stepping
him
on
or
him or
over him.
over him.
They don't
They don't
know they're
know they're
participating
participating
in this
in this
kink.
kid.
They just
They
like,
just
oh,
like,
like
oh, like
that's
that's
okay. And like the
and like the
locals all
locals all
know,
know
is
is
this
this
wrong?
Okay.
wrong.
Miss Day, I want to do something with you real quick. I'm going to count to three and I want us to say yes or no real quick. Because
Okay.
Okay.
okay. So 1, 2, 3. This is
Yeah,
wrong.
Yeah.
It's
this is
definitely
This
wrong.
wrong.
is wrong.
It's
This is
fuck.
It's
wrong.
fuck.
Wrong as fuck. Why, Miss D? Because I'm just gonna yell about it. So
This is
This is
not
not
consensual
consensual
at
at
all.
all.
Anyone could be
Anyone can be
walking over
walking
the
over the me.
children,
Children.
hmm
anybody, and
Anybody.
also
And
it's
also
just
it's
dangerous.
dangerous.
Somebody can
Somebody can
fucking
fucking
fall and
fall and
trip,
trip,
bust their
bust their
face.
face.
Like
Like
this is
this
just
is
an
just an
invasion, and
invasion
people
and
don't
people
even
don't even
realize it.
realize it.
And that's
And
it's
that's
just
it's
as
just as
weird.
weird.
It's
It's
just
just
as
as
creepy to
creepy
me
to
as
me as
people that
people
have
that have
like
like
hidden
hidden
cameras in
cameras in
dressing rooms.
dressing rooms.
Like
Like
it is
Yep.
the
it is the
exact
exact
saying that to me.
Mhm. It,
So
it gets
now Miss Blue's gonna yell at you.
no. I fucking this made me livid, girl. Because again, the same situation. You are not getting consent from these people. And the fact, and again, I do not shame as somebody who loves public and loves humiliation, who loves all these things.
Right.
I live for it.
We're
This
not
is not
shaming.
consensual.
I'm
I'm
not
not
shaming.
shaming.
I'm not
This is not
shaming.
consensual.
So
Yeah. Unless,
nothing.
and you know what
Nothing.
would be different? You know how this would be consensual? One, you go to a particular spot, like it's cut off, and people purposely go there that you know that you already agreed upon. One.
Yeah.
Two, like, because it looks like people know about it, right?
Mm-hmm.
But again, it's just a situation where I think a lot of people don't process it or just don't care. They're just like, ah, it's just a guy being weird. No, this is non-consensual. This is not something we should be okay with. And this, I fear puts a notch under like people not trusting people in kink because of stuff like that. Like again, it's not super bad. Like he's not harassing anybody, he's not hurting anybody, whatever. However, there is a potential that maybe somebody doesn't like that. It is not fair to them because I wouldn't want to be forced into that. And I also am a firm believer, I don't do free services. I'm not stepping on nothing, nobody without consent and without a conversation.
For me, you
Also,
just
just
being
being
Huh?
I'm getting
I'm
fun
getting
about a
fun about a
message. I
message.
don't
I
think
don't think we're
oh,
oh,
maybe we are
maybe
there.
we are there.
Oh,
Some
okay.
people
Some
were
people were
messaging me
messaging me that
that
you do.
Oh, well, it's everything's running on my end.
yeah,
Yeah.
don't worry about
Don't
it.
worry about it.
Just want to make sure. No, it's cool. But yeah, I think just like we were saying, this is non-consensual. This is not we're not king shaming, we're not anything like that, but it's the fact of you shouldn't be doing this in a public space where children and non-consenting people are could participate in something they didn't agree on. That in my fear, if this ever gets in a bad situation, this gives people an idea that all king people are okay with non-consent or just are
Right.
okay to do things, and puts a notch under that umbrella of how like, oh, they're all sickos, they're all weird and all, they don't care about nobody else but themselves. I do not like that image for us. We work hard. We have been cleaning house a lot. We've been fighting for a lot of these things to get those stigmas out. And that I feel like just
Always
puts us to it.
happening.
Ma'am, I'm still learning. You're so tired to be like, girl, don't be doing this and that. I'm like, I didn't even know. I thought we were good with these
Oh
people.
my God.
Girl. But I feel like that's just a situation. Non-consensual, don't do this, guys. If you're into stuff,
Yeah,
make
I
sure
don't like
all
this.
parties are okay.
And
And
again,
again,
let's talk about
let's
the
talk about
kink
the
for
king
just
for
like
just
2
like 2
seconds.
seconds.
Yes.
Me,
Me,
stepped
stepped
on,
on,
nothing against
nothing
that.
against
Oh, nothing. Love it.
I
I
like
think
black
like
and
black
blue,
and
blue,
blue.
I like
I
stuff.
like stuff.
Same.
So
So
I would
I
love
would
for
love
him
for him
to step
to
on
step on
carpet beat
carpet
and
Pete and
whoever he
whoever he
needs,
needs.
but
But
not
now
to
to
willy want to
really
have a
want to have
scream.
a screen.
I
Yeah,
don't want
I
to
don't want to
participate.
participate.
exactly.
You
No,
know,
I
You
agree.
know,
but being stepped
being
on
stepped
and
on
making
and
mistakes
making mistakes
are great.
are great.
I
I
like it
like it
good.
good.
Things
Things
mush
mush
my bear
my
said.
bear.
Yeah.
I like.
Aw. Damn, now I want to be, man, I want to crush somebody so bad right now. I want human furniture again so bad.
Oh my
Oh
gosh!
my
I'm
gosh,
one
I'm
of my
not
friends
funny
who
for
did
me
things
to
that
think
didn't
didn't
sign up
sign
for
up for
gasoline.
gasoline.
And
And
so
so
now
now
on August
August
23rd,
23rd,
Miss
Miss
B
B
apparently was
apparently was
someplace
someplace
wrestling
wrestling.
with
Oh,
Philip,
Philip
working on
working on
a
a
wrestling.
wrestling.
You want a
You want
link
a
to
link to
you
you
want to
a
wrestle?
already
wrestler?
know. You
You
already
wanna
know. Wrestle all my favorite things in one. Hell yeah. All right,
I do
girl.
I do
go into
go
another
into
video.
another video.
I do want
I
to
do
go
want to
through
go
some
through
of the
some of the
questions that
questions that
were
were
Yes.
on
on
Instagram.
Instagram.
Oh, they
Oh,
were the
they were the
questions.
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 Okay.
Okay.
Oh, and it's
Oh,
some
and it's
new
some
ones
new
too.
ones too.
Okay.
Okay.
So
So
Mm-hmm.
talk about
talk about
religion and
religion and
lifestyle.
lifestyle.
Huh?
Someone wants to
Someone
talk
wants to
about
talk about
religion and
religion and
lifestyle.
lifestyle.
Oh yeah, we could talk about this.
Woo.
Whew.
You know,
I
I
honestly feel
honestly
like
feel
it's
like
just
it's just
so.
so.
if we could just keep it in a nutshell, I will say this is something I learned as a baby kink myself back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
Was my first group I ever joined. I talk about this all the time on FetLife was Christians that like whipping. And I will tell you, we all came to a group chat one day and was like, so maybe Catholic school was the problem in the gateway. So I don't know.
I don't
There's
know.
no shame in it.
And
And
listen,
listen,
I didn't go
I
to
didn't go to
Catholic
Catholic
school,
school,
but I
but
will
I
say,
will say,
as
as
someone
someone
who
who
grew up
grew up
in
in
Baptist
Baptist
church,
church,
Mhm.
and
and
now I'm
now I'm
into a
a
lot of
lot
different
of different
institutions,
institutions.
I feel like
I feel
a
like
lot
a
of
lot of
news that I
news that
get
I
is
get is
something
something
like that
like
I've
that I've
been all our
all
life,
our lives
transitioning
transitioned
from
from
hardcore
hardcore
Christian to
cooking to
spiritual
spiritual
growth.
growth.
Mhm.
It's like
It's like
it's
it's
definitely like
definitely
the
like the
transition,
transition,
and I feel
and I
like
feel like
you find
you find
spirituality, and then
spirituality
like
and then like
my
my
so
mindset
give
so
me and
give me a
find
55
kings. So then
kings. So
they're like,
they're like,
oh,
oh,
look at
look at
that.
that.
Well, like I said, and again, this is for the extreme kinky people. There's a reason why there was a lot of torture in the Catholic. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Oh,
And because and it's a thing too, like we know with science now, right? The reason why they were doing certain purification rituals was because
mhm.
of the euphoria they would get after beating themselves, after um fasting, after all this stuff. Like these are also kinks that people experience. And and I agree too, like as somebody who was heavily Catholic, I was raised Roman Catholic. I was also raised my biological father was Pentecostal, I believe, the family, all that good stuff. Knowledge in all the religion, I find them all beautiful in their own ways. It's just the individuals don't make them beautiful, if that makes
Right.
sense. Right. So your path to the deity of your choice or to the universe or whatever you want to think is going to be in your different journey in your different way. Religion, like I said, I feel like gives us a stepping stone to certain things, but then I feel like also helps with I feel like anybody who loves shame play, definitely.
Do you
do
think
you
you
think
could
you
be
can
a
be a
religious
religious
person
person
and
and
be
take the
kicks
kicks
Yes.
and pets?
and pets?
Yes, because God made you in his image.
And
Uh,
boy,
And
did
God made
that's a
you in his
that's a
medicine.
image.
medicine.
Hey, and like I said, if the monks and the priests did it back in the day where they were whipping themselves, why can't I get whipped? Let me live my
Man,
life.
Man,
Let me live my life.
yeah,
And I say,
that
oh
that
God,
I was
anyway.
not
I was not
expecting that.
expecting
Like I
that one.
said,
Like I said,
definitely some
definitely
new
some
ones.
new ones.
Hold on,
Hold on, let me
pull up
pull up
another.
another.
Go ahead.
Somebody just
Somebody
put
just put
the reach.
the reach in. Um,
So we can
so
breathe
we can
through
breathe through
there.
there.
Huh?
Someone said
Somebody says
the
the
reach.
reach in.
Masturbation?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Like as a kink?
they just
they
literally
just
put the
literally
word
put the word
master.
master.
I said,
I
what
said, what
type of
type of
topics do you want
topics
to
do you
talk
want to
about?
talk about?
Masturbation is great and healthy,
Yep,
and it's
Yep.
a stress reliever. You
and
feel
And
depressed?
I
Play
think
with
you
the
should do
button. Play with the button or
one,
play with the pole.
play with the
play with
whole
the whole
master.
master.
Oh,
Oh,
well, I don't know. Um, mutual.
mutual.
How do you
I
feel
How do you
about
love
that?
feel
that.
about that?
Like
I
Like
love
lame
that.
next
lame
to
next to
Well, I'm
equal.
also
But if you would be
you
like
would be like
facing this way,
facing this
like
way,
you're
like
both
you're both
no.
facing
I
each
first of
other.
all, give me a mirror. Give me a mirror and a camera. I love that. That's my John. But I
Yeah,
mean, in the sense of, yeah, I think because it's the energy, especially if you're shy and nervous. Like, let's say you want to do kinkier stuff and you want to do like orgies and you want to do group participations and you don't know how to do that
mhm,
yet. Maybe
right.
everybody picks a corner of the room, slowly but surely gets closer. I don't know.
I
I
like
like
that. If you
that.
know
You know,
that little
that
mirror
little
thing,
mirror thing.
I would
I
find
would
that
find that
so many
so many
women
women
do that.
do that.
First of all,
First of all,
don't put
don't
things up in the
up
mirror.
the
Think
mirror.
that
Think that
behind you. They're not
we're not
looking
looking at
every single
every
body
single
part
body part
in the
Yeah.
in
mirror.
the mirror.
But
But
yeah,
yeah,
I
I
masturbating in the
in
mirror.
the mirror.
Like I
Yes.
see
See
all
all
the in the
in the
How would you
I
not want to
know
worship
like
the
why
goddess that is yourself?
That's
That's
what
what
I'm
I'm
saying. I,
This is why we're friends.
I'm
I'm
about here
about here
masturbating under a
under a
full
full
moon
moon
in the
in the
mirror
mirror
looking at
looking
it.
at it. Yep. And yo, wait, bitch. When you get that good angle and you're like, you know what, I might have to make a video right quick.
I have like a little makeup mirror
Mm-hmm.
that I use for my small
Mm-hmm.
and I have one that's big
Mm-hmm.
long, dumb
Yep.
like little mirrors that I put on the floor and I hold on
Mm-hmm.
around the mirror. But when I
Mm-hmm.
say popping that up
Mm-hmm.
and
And
you don't
you
need
don't
to
need
turn
to turn
on, you
you
are
are. My
just
thing is I feel like, especially, so my word of advice for individuals, men, women, everybody in between, whatever you identify as, if you're not sure about your body, if you feel
yeah.
bad about yourself, you don't feel comfortable in yourself, because a lot of people don't. To be fair, you can love yourself out loud as much as you want, but you could still have certain issues, especially sexually with yourself.
Right.
So what I suggest, do the mirror thing, figure it out, put some love music on, make love to yourself.
Yeah.
And it doesn't even have to be sexual. To be fair, it doesn't. You could just caress yourself. You could just get to know your body. That's what it
Like
is.
just sit there and
Yep.
relax.
Yeah.
I just little like
Girl,
bugs
let
are
me,
always
what is the song?
like that.
Yes. No, I'm trying to think. What is the song I listen to right now? Good and Plenty. Put that joint on.
Oh my
Good and
god.
Plenty.
No.
Listen to music just so.
With Pasego and
Yep.
Lucky Day. It must
That's
be
the
this.
one. That is the one. That's the one I'm talking about. That
Listen
version.
to it,
Listen to that.
Get
Man.
good at well, hang
Yeah. Little satin, silk, whatever you got on.
listen, you
Just
come with that one word topic.
uh,
Masturbation. Get to know your stuff. It's great.
it's great. It helps with a lot of things in life. If you don't
Yeah.
think you can, you don't need any other substance besides yourself.
Okay, so on the would you recommend your event to someone who is not particularly interested in sex? Absolutely. We do not just be passive. We do a plethora of
Mhm.
different things. I have lawyers that might have been now to strictly talk about my NP.
Mhm.
We have lawyers. We are going to have a couple of things all the way in the state that's kind of like a chill area. It's just like talking zone. There's our tired people, maybe new, whatever. And it's kind of like a social space. A lot of people to that use that space. But yeah, not that are not them also. Sure.
I would say though, I would disagree, but not in the negative way. In the sense of, if you're going to be closed minded, if you're going to be closed minded, do not show up to events unless you're ready. Don't force
Now
yourself.
that is true. Now that is true.
Because
I
your
really
events, I would say, if anybody knows me, again, I talk about this all the time. I don't go just anywhere, and I've only been going to Miss D events at this moment. Not that I don't like everybody else's stuff. I got a temper problem, and I get overstimulated where I just like, nah.
yeah.
Miss D events, like I said, there's something for everybody, and nobody is forcing anybody. There's none of that energy. There's
None of
no
that.
energy of like, yeah, you want to do this. Where I've been to past events where a man would follow me the whole fucking event. This
Girl.
one, they will not do that. And if somebody does see that, especially the women, we get involved.
No, seriously. I was out last night at a friend's event. Us 13 last night. It was fairly. Me and my girl, we had our own girls party. It was a good time. But when we get to not being out and seeing we're also friends. Yeah.
Mhm.
He was there when he got introduced me to her. And, this she has all these and
Mhm.
we're damn used to people saying that like so and he was like, she goes, "There's one event it's called the Kinky. I'm gonna bring you to this vibe. and it's
and it's
very,
very
very curated.
curated.
It's
It's
very
very
intentional.
intentional.
She
She
doesn't just
doesn't
let
just let
anybody
anybody
come
come
and it
and
feels
it feels
good
good
and it
and
feels
it
safe.
feels
And
safe.
it's
And I'm like,
what you like,
what you like,
female? I'm
female?
like,
I'm like,
Mhm.
yeah.
I love that though. But I feel
especially because
Especially because
like, you
like,
know, you know,
me? Oh God.
and I was
No, it's girl, I get it. And I think that's
trying
also
to
and I think that's also funny low key for like women. And I hope and I know certain men get offended by that when we're like, man, oh, like or whatever form of fashion that is. We don't mean it like
right.
you know why
right.
we mean it. If you get offended, that's your own problem.
Listen,
Because like I
Listen,
said, I have a whole
y'all
man
know,
happy
listen.
relationship. And
I'm
I say
not
that shit to
about
him.
to.
I don't have to make y'all men happy for no fucking reason. Y'all don't pay my bills, and even if you did, pay me more. Shut up. But it's the same situation where like I think somebody told me recently we're having a conversation, and in front of the men I've dated past partners, especially the men, I'll be like, "Oh, men are fucking terrible, man. Like I just
No,
just give me another girlfriend," and they're just
that
like,
is
that is
a
a
green flag.
green flag.
"Yeah,
If
I know." And
I
they're
If
just
see
I
like, "Yeah,
my
fucking
own
men is
man,
wild."
if
No,
I can
and
be
I
if I can
my
be
own man,
more,
yeah, go ahead.
yeah, go ahead.
no, I agree. It's the same thing. Like and that's usually like one of my tests if I have any, it would be if I say something like that and they don't agree, which they don't have to say anything,
Right,
but they better not tell me to not say anything like
right.
that.
Right.
Yeah.
Because,
Yeah.
just like if they say, "Oh, bitches ain't shit." I'm like, "Explain.
Ooh,
Explain to
yeah.
me."
Don't do
Yeah.
that.
Don't do
Don't do
that.
that.
No,
Don't
On
no,
do
but
that.
they
camera.
never do. But I'm
Don't
just
do
saying the
that on
ones who get
camera.
offended are the ones that say those type of comments, and then I have them explain themselves. Because I can explain why I say about men.
It's
It's
green
green
flag for me
flag for me.
Yeah.
when I
When
can
I can
be embarrassed
be
just a
embarrassed just a
little bit
little
Yep.
bit,
or a lot
or
of
a
it
lot of it
Yeah.
in front of
in front of
you, and
you,
you
and you
either
either
let me
let me
live
live
or
or
you like, yeah,
you like, yeah, you know.
Yeah. Because what they gonna say? They know. Just like I said, when there's a topic about other things that
like
make
it's
sense,
not
I'm not
just
gonna
right
argue.
pandering.
Pandering.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
you right.
Standing on
Standing on
business.
business.
I check
Yeah.
I
my
check my
friend type
friend
of
type
person.
of person,
Not
not
pandering to
pandering to
you.
Yeah. We're
you.
not
Yeah,
talking
you're
about
right.
exactly.
Let me say
Let me
God
say
boss
God
up.
wants them.
Yeah. Like I said, if I say like I love a partner when they come correct when they correct me. When they're just like, "No, it's actually," and I'm like, "Oh,
Yeah,
tell
I need
me,"
Yeah, I
because
know.
I like learning, right? We all love that. We like somebody that
Teach
can lead.
teach
Teach
me.
me, lead me. You know what I mean? But if you come out like, you girl, you women just like you females, blah blah, I'm like,
Oh
done.
my
My
God. As
God.
soon
Well,
as I
especially
hear
when they
the
say females,
as soon as
As
I
soon
hear
as
the
I
F
hear the F
word,
word,
ma'am.
and not the
and not
other
the
F
other
word,
F word,
either
Yep.
one,
either one.
either
Either
one.
one.
And I
And I
swear to God,
swear to
I
God,
don't know why it drives
we're
me
done.
nuts
we're
like
done.
that. I'm just like, oh, okay. He's stupid. It's fine. This not
Oh
working
my
out
Oh
for me.
my God.
I was
I was
doing a gig
doing a gig
yesterday,
yesterday,
and
and
a guy
a
was
guy
there,
was there,
recognized me
recognized me
from an
from a
event, and he's
band,
like,
and he's
"Hey,
like,
I
"Hey,
got
I
a
got a
question."
question."
Like, I
Like,
got
I got
a
a
relationship and
relationship
stuff,
and stuff,
so
so
like,
like,
what's up?
Okay.
what's up?
He was just
He was
like,
just like,
"So,
so
is this
is this
female?" And I'm
female?
like,
I'm like,
"Listen,
listen,
you
you
started off
started off
wrong.
wrong.
Yeah.
Let's start
Let's
all
start
over
all
again."
over again.
And he was
And
just
he was
like,
just like,
"No, we can
well,
we can talk
we
about
can
this
talk
for a
about this
second
for a
because
second
this
because
is
this is
right on
right on
topic."
topic.
Yeah.
He's like,
She's like,
"So is
so
this
is this
woman?"
woman?
He was just
He
like,
was
"I've
just
met
like, I've
her
met her
bar."
bar.
He was
He was
like, "And
like,
she
and she
seems to
seems to
like
like
be very
be very
nice,
nice,
but she's
but she's
very well put
very well
together."
put together.
And I
And I
asked her,
asked her,
I texted
Hmm.
her, was like,
I was like,
"Hey,
hey,
how about
how about
$150 for
$150
you
for you
for your
for
night?"
your night?
Yeah.
And she
And
was
she
very
was very
offended by
offended
it.
by
And I
it. And I
said,
said,
"What
what
make
make
you
you
think it would be
think it would
okay
be
to
okay
take?"
to take?
And I said,
And I
"Did
said,
she
did she
present
present
herself that
herself
she
that
was
she
taking
took
money from
money
me?"
from me?
And he was like,
He
"Well, I
was like,
just
well, I just
assumed she
assumed
looked
that she
really
looked
nice.
really
She looked
nice.
really
She
put
looked really
together,
put
like she
together,
was
like she
worried
was
about her
worried about
money."
her money.
And I was like, "If
And I
she's
was like,
put
if she's
together,
put
if
together,
she's really
it's
nice,
really nice.
she don't
She
need
don't
your
need your
money. She just
She
met
just
you.
met you.
You just
You just
offered that
offered
woman
that woman
$150
$150
for her
for
night."
her night.
and then
That's
asked me for advice.
okay. So wait, did he text that? Because here's the thing, I know people are going to be confused about that because there are men out there or people in general who be like, "Here, baby, I was thinking about you. Here's some money." That's different.
Now, and
Okay.
I came and that's what I said to him. I said,
Yep.
first of all, baby, okay, you know about that. I said, you text me, you did text me. So I said, the intentions, the word is intention. I said, if you give her that money, you feel like she's like a little and stuff like that. But it with no, you don't want nothing from her after that.
Yeah.
What you should have said is, Cash App, what's your Venmo?
Yeah.
You know, I want to go have lunch out. And then don't tell me. Just
But here's the thing too. But here's the crazy thing too, guys. You don't even have to ask for the Cash App because if you have her number or you have Facebook, did y'all know you can send people money on Facebook? You don't even need their stuff.
Let me
You don't
tell
need
you
something.
something. If they want to, they will. I've had somebody find my Cash App. Don't even have my number. Found it
Mm-hmm.
and put it in the when you got time, answer my message.
But that's what we're saying though. Like it's the context of which you're sending money. Like I said, it's one of the things like the execution failed. We get what you were trying to do, but that's what sets a lot of women afraid for men for that. Yeah, no, exactly. Because you treated her like a prostitute.
For your
You sound like a prostitute. You treated her like a prostitute.
you just said she was put together. She was nice. She's such a pretty girl. Nothing about you. How you describe it too. What's that you said?
Nah, fuck that. Like I said, no. Like it is crazy because for me, if any of my partners did that and were like, because your ride game was crazy that night, that's different. That's a text.
Now,
Are you gonna put it in that word?
That's not hard.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. But yeah, you're right. No, that makes sense. That makes sense. Because you don't know them. They don't know each other like that.
You don't. I don't know.
In that back and block. You ain't taking my soul. I'm good. So what's another one?
We are not every.
First of all, that's what the people want. First of all, the amount of pegging videos on my algorithm at this point have been like, I just got to send them all to Ms. D. The fact that somebody like I have male interactions who are like, so are you into this too? I'm like, chill the fuck out. I don't got the patience for myself. I don't got patience for that.
Man.
But yeah, being a pretty woman. What's up, baby?
What is what I give out for? We're the ones getting. So let's be very clear. The one begging is when usually a woman is strapping up, straight by man. Okay. It is not a gay act. It is with okay. And if I'm pegging a woman to be stay, I'm strapped. That's so those are two. I don't think. Okay. I just got But to the people who are getting I would say if you are meeting, you should really learn how cleaning is very important if you want to get people. You know, there's some people come out of there that don't want to smell, see, and then we're not don't happen. Okay. But learn and educate me about cleaning proper duty, water bottle, proper duty, proper cleaning, proper fiber. You can learn
You can
a lot
learn a
from a
lot from
twink.
a twin.
Trust me,
Trust me.
you can
You
learn a
can
lot.
learn a lot.
The
The
information
information
that
that
was
I was
clean. I
clean.
said
I said
anything that was
that was
you should
you
learn
should
about
learn
clean.
about clean.
And
And
I will also
will
say
also stand
for
for
people
people
that want
that
to be
want to be
pegged
paid
and want
and
to
want to
try some
try some
really
community
stretching,
stretching,
try to get
try to
ready
get ready
for the
for
pegging.
the pegging.
We're not
We're
use
not
some
just some
standard
standard
plug.
plug.
I'm going to
I'm
say that
gonna say
word
that
because
word
I know
because
what
I
we
know
can
what
and
we can
cannot
and
say.
Oh
cannot
yeah,
say
we can
certain
say.
things.
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Oh,
YouTube
okay. So
lacks now apparently.
Okay,
oh,
so
okay.
why
So
can't
why
I
can I
use those
use those
standard
standard
anal
anal
plugs that
plugs
kind of
that
have
kind of
this
have
shape
this
and then
shape
it's
and
like a
then
little
it's like a little
stem,
stem
and then that
and then that
base, the
base,
base
the
is
base
great.
is great.
Definitely
Definitely
something with the
something
big
with the
base because
big
you don't
base
want to
because you
get it
don't
off
want to
the
get it off the
huh?
huh?
But
Exactly.
that
But
little
that little
stiff
stiff
part,
part,
it's not doing
it's
you
not
no
doing
good
you no good
Yeah.
because it's not
because it's not
stretching that
stretching
whole.
that whole.
Yeah.
That's what you
That's what
need
you
the
need to
surface. It's
stretch.
not,
It's
yeah,
not,
that
yeah,
needs
that needs to
stretch, but
stretch, but that's
that's
stretch.
you want your
You want your
tampon,
tampon, you want to stretch.
that rim.
That rim,
You want
you want
a
a
toy
toy
plug
plug
with a
with a
big
big
base.
stick.
Okay,
Hmm.
Okay?
that's
That's
Misty.
Misty.
It's my
It's my
favorite
favorite
tonight.
tonight.
I don't know much about pegging as far as like actual.
Preparation.
Preparation.
Yes, but I will definitely say from any anal play, guys, same situation.
Yeah,
Yeah,
It is
it's a way
pleasurable. It is
clean.
clean.
pleasurable, man. Any type of playing in the
Mm-hmm.
anal butt area,
Mm.
it is great. I will say for people, especially who are like myself, who go into like years of not doing anything with it, but the first time was still the best time where I felt like I literally was screaming the fact that at the time of in a good way of how I felt like I was flying like on clouds. It was
Yeah,
amazing, amazing, amazing. Don't be afraid. It could be
don't
great.
get
It's gonna be a situation sometimes, right? But hygiene is important. And
absolutely.
it's not just well, definitely because hygiene is great. We need to be hygienic, but also it's gonna help with your confidence with it because even if we all been in pretzel positions where things come out and things happen and we get embarrassed. And I don't know if about y'all, but I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'm not doing shit anymore. I'm not doing nothing no more. Just fucking get used to it. It's fine. Your
Right.
body's your body.
And also,
Also,
regarding the
regarding
women and
men
men not
not
knowing
knowing
sometimes things
sometimes
about
things
their
about their
body
body
because
because
sometimes they're not
sometimes they're
used
not
to
used to
Hmm.
having
having no
clothes.
clothes.
Again,
Again,
you have
you
to
staff
or
or
anything like
anything
that.
like that.
Yeah.
Men
Men
sometimes
sometimes
wear
wear
that like
that like
their
their
anus is
anus is
like
Yep.
wet
wet
or
or
something like
something like
Hmm.
that.
that.
If you're
If
turned
you're
on,
turned on,
if y'all
if
watch
y'all
that
watch
full
that full
interview,
interview,
he talked
we
about
talked
that
about that
in that
in
full
that full
interview.
interview.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
get
no,
some
get some
warnings.
warnings.
Hmm.
I mean, like, for yeah, yeah.
That
Definitely.
That
spring
spring
time,
time,
I would
I would
never not.
never not.
But I
But I
most men
most
don't
men
even
don't
know
even
that
know
about
that
their
about their
body.
body.
Like
Like,
Yep.
it
it
gets
gets
moist on
moist
our
on our
boys.
boys.
Yep.
Like,
You know what? Again, explore your bodies. Explore your bodies and you will know. That is truly the key to enjoy anything in life, to
That
be
is
fair.
that is true
truly
to the
key.
key.
Truth,
And
it's
how
truly
can
the
you
key.
give
Give
yourself a
yourself a
good
good
measure if
measure
you
if
really
you
are
are
practicing stuff?
Hmm. No, I agree. Like I said, at the end of the day, explore your body. Pegging is cool. Everything is good with consent. You want it? Let it happen.
Consent. Good
With
consent.
consent.
Oh, we got
Oh,
another
we got
video.
another video.
Huh?
Do we have
Do we
another
have
video?
another video?
Yes, we do. I believe we possibly have two, but let me check this
Okay.
one.
Okay.
This
I
one made me
I
laugh.
totally
Totally
alive for
alive
two
for
more
two more
videos.
videos.
I got you.
And I'm realizing the same reason why I don't like head is the same reason why I don't like listening to people chew with their mouth open. I'm about to get overstimulated listening to you slurp me up like I'm some hot soup. Stop it. You know what I mean? Just damn.
Okay.
Okay.
I
Oh.
I
love
love
this
this
because
because
there. First of all,
first of all,
let's
let's
acknowledge
acknowledge
all
all
the
the
non people.
people.
Okay.
Okay.
Some
Like
people
some
have
people have
sensory
sensory
issues with
issues with
sound.
sound.
texture,
texture,
and that can
and that can
show up
show up
in our
in
sex
our
life.
sex life.
And
Mhm.
And
sometimes, like,
sometimes,
you
like,
might
you
think, like,
might think, like,
dang, why
dang,
is it
why
so
is it so
weird that I
weird that
don't
I
like
don't like
this? Like,
this?
coming
Like,
from
coming
me,
from
that
my
doesn't
doesn't
One
mean
mean
this
second.
feels
this
like
feels like
it's
it's
wet.
wet.
The
The
texture
texture
issue.
issue.
So
So
sometimes
sometimes
that
that
can
can
fall into
fall
place
into
in the
place
bed.
in the
But
best stuff. So
I love
I
this
love
looking
this
up
looking
at Miss
up
J.
at this
What
chick.
do you
What do
think
you
of
think of it?
Yeah, give me 1 second, y'all.
it?
I
No,
don't
No,
know
go ahead,
what
go
just
ahead. Don't worry.
happened.
don't worry.
But no,
But
I
no, I
absolutely
absolutely
know that this
know
is
that
a
this is
thing
a
for some
thing for some
people.
people.
Texture. I know
Texture. I know
sometimes
sometimes
some
some
people
people
don't want
don't want
certain
certain
feelings in
feelings
their
in their
mouth. They
mouth.
want too
Yep.
big
Big
kissing, so they don't kiss too much. 'Cause and then they feel like icky. And
Yeah.
now their partner's like, hold on, no kiss. And now it's turning into this thing because they don't know how to articulate. Like, oh no, I just don't like this wet feeling.
Yeah. No, I agree. So I will say, just to touch the base here, my screen is telling me the bullshit screen again. We're saying like it's syncing. However, we are perfectly fine online. I am looking at our feed. We can still
Okay.
keep going. We just can't I don't know if you can see us. I can't see us, but I'm
I
fine.
can see it. I can see
Okay.
it. And I can see
So
you. You look great.
thank
And
you.
listen, we're on here for another 4 minutes. We're getting this in an hour this
Yeah.
week.
We're Gucci after this anyway, so that's our cue. But um I will say I agree with that because I feel like, as somebody who loves to be transparent, loves sucking dick. I love it. I fucking love it. I love the sounds. I love all this shit. That it's just amazing. However, my off days, I don't want to hear it.
Oh,
I don't want to, I'm overstimulated. I don't want to deal with it. Even playing with nope, I'm good. Deal with that shit somewhere else.
I don't want to hear
Hurry
it.
up,
I don't
fuck
want to
me,
hear
and
it.
leave me alone. That's it. But that's the crazy thing. Like, it's a thing. But like, even for myself, like I think that's another reason why I personally don't enjoy oral, is
Mhm.
because, again, besides the power exchange, I don't like giving up that type of power.
Right.
But I think, again, I get frustrated and overstimulated because there's a buildup, right? I don't got time. In my brain, I'm like, we could be fucking. What are you doing? Like, not that my partners have been bad. They haven't. They've been,
Right.
love you guys. You guys are great. I get annoyed
Okay,
very
but no.
quickly. I'm just like, you can go. It's fine. We're fine. You don't need to do this. But yeah. Yeah.
I just
That's
thought that
pretty
was
much.
really interesting because I think that's definitely a thing for a lot of people um, that are neurospicy that just
Mhm.
don't even realize that it comes up in the bedroom.
Yep. And it's the truth. I think that's why we also have to be kind of kind. You know how, like, we have a lot of things where, like, let those people know they ain't doing good or whatever.
Yes,
That's why you need conversation, guys.
yeah,
Like,
and that's
yeah,
why
if
it's
it's
just
a one
always
night stand
approach
or something, whatevs.
with no judgment.
Yeah, it's no judgment, especially if you're looking to fuck this person for a long time, or maybe just like your monthly buddy. I don't fucking know your life,
Right,
but conversation, conversation, conversation. Because guess what? I got places to be and things to do, and if I could do a better job than you, maybe we
and that
can work that
conversation
out.
needs to come from both sides.
Exactly.
One party doesn't know more than the other. You don't
Yeah.
know that person's body more than they know it. And maybe they don't know their body as well as they should, and maybe
Yeah.
need help exploring that. But like that's still their own journey.
No, I agree. And I think that's, be kind, guys. We don't always have to be assholes to each other. You could also literally just like, I don't never have to see that person again. And that's your choice. You
No,
don't have to,
yes. You know, how
you,
many times I have to decide, like, oh yeah, I'm not going to experience that again.
yeah, goodbye.
I'm
No,
not
I
going to
literally told
experience
a
that.
partner, ma'am, my last bad conversation, because Miss J used to have bad conversations, y'all. I was not very talkative or explaining or expressing myself. And I literally told the man, stick made me depressed. And I didn't, in my mind, I thought I was
Depressed,
being a
not
good
the
conversation.
DD. He had the DD. Oh no,
Bro,
depressed.
bro. And his name was D.
And his name was D. He was Triple D.
He
He
was
was
Triple T,
God.
bro. And that's his nickname, y'all. I ain't out with nobody. But what I'm saying is that you don't always, even if you think you're being like the good person in a situation you're trying to articulate, it's not just about you in that. And we look upon bad on those type of people, right? Who
Right.
only want the sex for themselves, who only want to enjoy. You want everybody to enjoy themselves. So if I say, hey, maybe go left a little bit more than right than the other time, then maybe do that. It does not hurt. And if
Maybe
then your
do that.
partner
What is it
feels
with
some type of
these people that
way,
where they don't want to listen to their partner?
yeah, and
And we're
then
not
don't
talking
be with
about a
them.
dynamic where it's a dominant,
Oh no,
that's
it's
your
not.
setup. We're not talking about, we're
Exactly.
talking about in general. When you don't want to listen, I've run into so many
Yeah.
people that like I'm saying exactly, and I'm
Yeah.
very, and I'm not
Yeah.
a coach, but I know
Yeah.
exactly what I like, and if you're doing something just a little bit off, I'm like, oh,
Hmm.
mm, that's
Yeah.
a little bit weird. And sometimes I would definitely like get pushback, and I'm like, I thought you were trying to get me off right.
Yeah. Girl, if you don't move their hands where it needs to be, like I do, I
No,
remember
I
it's
just like look at yourself from the world
so
because I'm
yo.
about this mirror thing
She knows how to treat me.
to it like,
No, and I've done that too as like kind of a punishment situation to past partners who was not listening,
mm-hmm,
right? That's what I would do straight up. They would roll off me, whatever the case,
yeah.
straight up mirror time. Now you mad. Now
Listen,
I'm off by myself. But it's also the situation too where like communication is key, guys. But also like think about it logically. Like if you're never gonna see this person again, oh well. But know what you like.
know what
Because
you like.
how are you gonna be inspired to do the best? Like I literally again said, I love when my partners inspire me to be the best girl I could be.
Yeah,
And that's when you're gonna get everything jazz related. Everything else, nah. If I'm not
and they're gonna
doing,
get the real side. That's
they're gonna
true.
get the rest out exactly because then I trust them more. I'm
When
gonna do
people
the
are
stuff I want to
comfortable
do.
and they can be themselves, you'll get the
Hmm.
real side. I stand by that. I love providing safe spaces for my partner across the board.
Hmm.
And they do
Yeah,
that. But Miss D and Miss J gotta get out of here.
child.
We got overseas things, we got things going on, we got a lot going on, but we will
Girl.
see you in July for the Kiki month. Will also be
I
at
don't have that one.
go back up, go back,
Oh,
go
I got you. I got you. I got you.
back, we're gonna be at the festival the whole entire conference weekend. We
Yep.
will be there. We're gonna shoot interviews. Look
Hmm.
out for a post for that where you can please sign up for interviews.
Hmm.
I'm so excited. Me and Jay are really going to hit the ground running with this.
Oh hell
I'm
yeah.
excited to see our girl outfits because Mama was sharing stuff in the group chat, and I'm just excited.
Girl,
Yes, sir.
I'm really excited for that one outfit. I'm just saying.
My
Call me
girl's gonna
baby
look good.
doll.
She's gonna look good. We
All
also
right. It
have
was
the field day event coming up in July. That's July 20th.
mhm,
It's only $25, y'all. I'm gonna miss this for the time card. Visit Kinky
mhm,
as event like always, of course. And then of course the feast, which is the first weekend in August 1st and 2nd, is
mhm.
Newport, Pennsylvania, and a Black people singing play
Gang
experience
gang.
extravaganza, full behind. It's everything that you think there's a trust me.
Exactly. We are excited. We will see you guys soon. Thank you for hanging out with us. We will see you guys next time. Bye.